welcome back to I Can't Believe You're Still Bitter, where we spread the gossip like butter. Okay.
Hey, Anna.
What?
Make sure you tell the camera, like, my interview's gonna be after Matthew's, even though I got it before him.
Did you already have your
No, I haven't interviewed yet.
I saw you laying in here.
Yeah, I was
there was no camera.
Were you like...
I was just pissed.
Thank you.
It was not at you. I was not pissed at you.
I know.
But I was very pissed at the fact that
I put you up against Thomas.
No, not even that. There was a veto that should have been used on me. It should have been used on me. It should have
Molly,
been. I
I would have
was in
loved
pain.
that.
I was in pain for her. For her.
Yeah,
When I
that
had
foot
to-
on the wall thing was for
When I
Holly.
had
Yeah.
to, and I said I need a drop, and they were like, "No, you can do. Like you have to." My arms were, y'all. If y'all would have seen my arms,
That
they
would
were
have been
blotchy
insane
and
if she
purple.
would have used the veto on you. Do you
She
understand?
should have.
I know.
That's
There's
fine.
nothing wrong with Holly. I love Holly. Like we had a good streak, but before we fell into like a really good place, like we were working together, you saw that. Was so aggravated with her the whole time. Okay, keep going. You ask the questions.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't want to ask you questions as much as I want to hear you say what you have to say. You know?
Yeah.
So if you have anything on your chest right now that you want to tell me,
No, I'm good. Just you
hit me
lead
with
it.
it.
You lead
Okay. Okay, so I want to talk about your big allies and the people you knew you were against.
Okay. I always knew there was this underneath thing that I wanted to get Thomas out so badly, but it just never happened because Thomas, is Jesus around here. Wait, cut that out. Why did I say that? Okay. Okay. I wanted Thomas out because I don't know, because the round that he almost put me up scared me, but then after that he didn't actually put me up, he kept me safe, so it was weirdly refreshing, I was okay, and I didn't want him out anymore. It was weird because I had a new lease on life, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. My biggest ally, I don't have one. I think Rebecca. Isn't that weird? Or Sophie.
I've heard that from a lot of people that not many people had
I didn't have a big
I've asked about allies and some people have had to think,
No,
which
because-
is crazy
Yeah,
to
because
me.
honestly, it was all one blob.
Yeah.
It was their own. It was the friendships that seeped through.
Yeah.
And I was on the outside because Final Six, I wasn't as close to them anymore. You know what I mean? It's just it was a huge upset that I won at HOH and sent Adele home. I wanted to take the twins home because they always exceed, and I wanted to actually win, and I knew if either of them were continuing to Final Five, if both of them were continuing into Final Five, I knew I didn't have a chance really. So if I had me, Adele, Holly, Lauren, and then one of the twins as a Final Five, I could have maybe finagled my way in because Lauren was so biased towards them and was easily going to choose them over me. It was just always going to happen. So, and that's what happened. She was just an underneath, she would never, she nominated me when I was 100% not going to nominate her the previous week, It was just, they took precedent, So, that's what happened. I'm so proud of, the way everything happened. It was really nice.
What was a move that was really good for your game that you did, and a move that was not good at all for your game?
Making a deal with that little queen over there. Making a deal with Sophie because we hadn't talked much. We would always share these little funny laughter things, but we never talked game. So finally, when she went to HOH, I was like, surely there's more people that she'd want out more than me. But then I get so scared because Brody's I think she's putting you up. And I was like, no, this is not happening. So I go in there and I'm talking to her and I go, honestly, this is a lesson to everyone. If you are ever in trouble, make a deal. You have to make a deal. You throw everything into the wind and you just make a deal with the person that's in front of you, that's in power. That's what you have to do. I did that with Sophie, I did that with Holly, and it worked both times. But I tried to do it with Taylor. We were working together for the whole time, but I tried to do it with Taylor because it wouldn't have worked, but it was the only thing I had. It was making a deal with him. But so that was my favorite move. I made a deal with Sophie and we worked good together. But she didn't have much allies, so it was kind of hard to like have her help me too. I was kind of the only one helping her, but like she helped me so much in that moment. Put up Brody and Thomas. It was really nice. I wanted Thomas gone that round, but I knew I wasn't gonna evict him, so I wanted to rally votes to evict Thomas instead of Brody. But everyone was overwhelmingly against Brody, so there was no help. There was like so Brody went, and then Sophie. It was kind of hard. We worked together, but it was just like me, Rebecca, and Sophie versus the 5. Like, I was at the bottom of that, like, easily. But I had my in with Taylor, I had my in with Lauren, and I had my in with Adele, kind of. It's like me and Adele have always worked together in past games, but, it didn't, like, really, like, shine in this game because we've worked together so many times. It gets boring. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, the same person. So, I don't know. It didn't really work out because she nominated me against Sophie. So I was like, okay, I'm obviously at the bottom if you can't choose like Taylor or Thomas or Lauren over me to nominate against Sophie. Like I was loyal to her the whole entire game. But I love Adele, so it was fine. What else? I'm trying to think of other things to say.
Do you have any moves that like screwed you over?
Okay. Kind of relying on. No, I think a lot of it was personal, and not in a mean way. It was just, I am closer to this person. So I'm taking them. I'm not taking you, Matthew. We don't talk on an everyday basis. These people talk on an everyday basis. You know what I mean? It's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
I could only do so much, like, as a gamer.
Sure,
because, like, it's All-Stars. Everyone wants to have a special piece of the puzzle. So, like, if it was a regular game, people would be, like, doing different things, but it's, like, All-Stars. It's more, like, I want my best friend to be in the bottom 3. So it's the 3 best friends, the core, Thomas, Taylor, Lauren. It's just what happened. Like, it's just human nature. It's just, like,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should be a philosopher or something. But, and they just see each other every day. So the bond is closer. It would have had to have been, like, a fight between them and, like, oh, they heard. But, like, see, from the beginning, we were all working together, so there was no, like, early on, like, fighting. Does that make sense? Like, there was no early on, like, oh, he's working with her, oh, it's her. So there was no, like, dissension between anyone. So it was always just, like, we had a pecking order. These people are all going, and we're going to get to the end. Like, that's what happened. Until Sophie blew it up, And, like, that changed everything. That's when the game started, Final 11. So everything was kind of just different. We were all doing different. That was the funnest part. That's when everything started. We were all just doing different things, and it was kind of interesting, but it still finally ended up to be that 6. But I liked it. I'm proud of it. I think I would have been okay with it if I wouldn't have won that HOH. I would have been a little bit annoyed, because I had my, like, that was, like, my win against an unstoppable monster. Okay, any more questions?
So, are you overall happy about your game?
Yes,
Is there anything that you would go back and change about your game?
No, there's really nothing I could change because there's already this preformed relationships that are just too strong to penetrate.
Yeah. Okay, and
sorry, I'm not dragging anyone. It's just
you don't have
like
to.
We were all like they were all crying. You know what I mean? Like it's like
it's a big.
It wasn't like a bitter I'm out 17th. There was not even 17 people, but like you know what I mean? It's not one of those. It was more of like I'm so at peace with what happened. Yeah, Brody, I see you.
I would be the one that if there's 16 players, I would get 17.
Like,
Same.
It's me.
Like, see, Brody has a reason to be so pissed and drag people like through there.
Some people,
same with Haley, same with Rebecca.
30-minute interview from
30 minutes. I know.
34.
I feel bad. I don't know. 34.
Good.
I'm good. Okay.
It's been like
yours is. Yeah.
It's been like.
I just want it to be like tasteful.
Fine.
Okay. Good.
Okay, and finally.
Okay.
For the last question of your interview. Okay. So, on a scale of 1 to the other members of Destiny's Child, not Beyonce, but Kelly and Michelle, Kelly Rowland.
What about that other 4th member that no one really
knows?
knows?
The one from Girls Type? Yeah, that's it's sad because I don't know her name.
Oh gosh.
Which makes it sad. How betrayed do you feel right now?
By Lauren, kind of maybe. No, I'm good.
You good?
Big Brother 4, I felt so betrayed. It was so nasty, but I feel clean. I feel refreshed. I want to go get food and be happy and rest. It was a long ass day.
Yeah, y'all did so much. It was really.
Hey, you're leaving? Bye, Seth.
Bye, Seth.
Bye.
I mean, thanks for coming. I'm so sorry you were evicted.
Yeah. Okay, Taylor, while you're reading these clips, some of the stuff I say is a little bit kind of, I immediately correct myself after, but I mean, I was pretty wholesome this game. That was fine. But I hope you enjoyed. Edited good.